Alcoholics Autonomous. Substances of ill regard but potent still revitiate my soul and raid my mind. In them I find the selves I killed, the friends I made and then became, and then subsumed as selves once more. One more I pour to us, the pure, the poor, of harmatological calculus, who solve by the solving and see through the glass. Is that not enough? Get hooked or die drowning. Subspatial substitute submerged, subdued, the waves ebb and flow with naught to show but fish of silver lining beaches, lying lifeless, lie in life less. Lesson blows from lessons learned, the sea reclaims the ground it earned and grounds the world it grinds to dust. Beneath the waves a metal glint, hints of regret but already hooked, ripped and reeled in, the reel sealed in, torn out. The swarm disperses, fragments away, can not yet. Only water rises, nauseating nautic choir, sink with us. Demiurge Diaries. In wall-coloured spaces we write demiurge diaries, each timepiece defaces our self-haunted libraries as resin encases the work we have wrought, a rope-snapping taut passed out on the pages we'll know we have fought. But when we sober up, can we please tunnel down on why we sobered up? Never quite hid the frown when the encoder's cut of all that can't be said, we will have long been dead, and future people walk Earth's not invented yet. Post-nows to clearly see once we dethroned the past, I hope we'll one day be out iconoclast. Inanocide. Don't gaze the void, we'll face the void. A concept-shattering humanoid, templexity post-retrograde, a haru-specs of half-decayed and almost living viscera. Too bright and hot and sharp to grasp the litany of ligaments of lacerated socii as litmus test to break our curse so we may kill the universe. Despondent Despot. The vending machine dispensing dispersion fills notebooks, empties bottles, and sorts ghosts by opacity, veracity assured as tacit admission of terrible methods. Turn on the ray tube, rate another siren song, decidedly decided wrong, and wrangle another thought into a usable shape. Block out the world and make a witch. It's easy, really, 7 stitches and a scar badly healed, soon to tear the sun asunder, scavenged spaceships barely used, astronaut helmets and casual dress, eyes behind a screen again, skin projected onto glass, and revelatory observations to destructively reason and Reichenbach fall to. Get lost in the juicance, when our hands turn translucent, will we turn or keep fading? Nothing but waiting. I'm dying to know. Dissertation on the ethics of self-driving time machines. Could a deer ever gad through our teeth-eater tail? Well, I doubt we should know, as our souls aren't for sale. She'll be torn from the ground, I'll be cast out to sea, and will burn with the world, so we can't ever grieve. Not a word shall ring true, but the pages still bleed, and some ash might be spared as the clockwork repeats distant tunes of a past unattuned to our deeds. But I'm sure we'll be glad, while the flame doesn't care, knowing this too shall pass, and some fire was shared. Below the precipice. Disaster chic and quick to anger, ill-stacked thoughts erupt in a clangor, heart-speech beating on these shores. Now save us, for the curtain draws, or draw us in, or draw us out of hiding, haunt of seagull sound, take titles, wave! A quiet call. I'd like to change the way we fall. Risk. The thief shouts, risk all, the monk cautions, risk none, with a grin across their teeth and a cross against the sun. For the deeper you fall, for the dread contratif, then the higher you've soared. You'll be left with the grief, but that's still a reward, you still eloquent fuck. It's the burden you choose, with surrender to luck. It's the gambler's dream, to have had much to lose, to have had much to dream, and to see what ensues. These are shallow delights, says the monk without pause. To have taken brave bites where uncertainty gnaws? Prayer to Port End. Cut my time in chronic slices, cut my losses, cut my vices, cut the cord and cut the scene. Who are we to intervene? Who are we but wandering heathens, lost and founded credence in a people yet to come, in avoidance cut to none? Shall we pray to winding serpents, wine-held whining, wisely nervous? Cybernetic siren sings of a throne unfit for kings. Often offer always taken, off the track or left forsaken, office held, more often heeding, not just meaningless but fleeting.